Welcome back to another game, and I think it's who I just played. What are we playing? Sicilian. Yeah, I just played them in the previous game. I had the white pieces, and let's see how we get on. I like I said, I still feel a bit out of my depth trying to play Sicilian. Hey ho, like I think the main line to be feared involves c4. But you know, we'll figure it out. I always stayed away from Sicilian because I just thought it's too theoretical. There's so many lines to learn and know about. Maybe I should play a6. Like there's some stuff, isn't there, where b5 is a weakness. Maybe like you play bishop here and then you can get your knight in here. And I don't know. I just know I know that a6 is a move that you often play as black. They're thinking, which is good and bad. I think probably mainly bad. That therefore this move order is inefficient. I always have this sneaky check, right? If something ever comes along this 5th rank. Okay, takes the knight, which is interesting. I've now got a half open B file to get after. Would I want to play d6? What if they just go for like... No, because I do defend against this now. Maybe just start. If here, then here. What's the move? What's the move? d6 is probably fine. Maybe this one like, okay. Let's try and get castled. Okay, he's trying to just purely blunt my bishop, but this b file I think is going to become a source of pain for them. If I play this, do they just go here? Let's find out. On this, I'm playing this. d5 94. Given the chance, I'll castle. It's just a bit annoying if they come forward that. Or maybe I'd take. This hangs. Yeah, maybe I was better off just playing like bishop b7. Yeah, probably bishop b7. Or like, the other idea is a5, bishop a6 to trade off the bishops. Because the downside of b7 is that's where I want to stack my rook. And a5 might have some threats in the future of a4, a3. But it's a bit early to be doing that before I've castled and developed all my pieces, I think. Yeah, so maybe more accurate was bishop b7. But I'm really wanting to play quickly where I can. Almost to the point of not thinking about what I'm playing. Okay, so this is That's the idea. What do I want to meet this with, ideally? Well, we could play knight d7 and then choose f4. Go for it. I really wanted to just get out of the way of e5. They've got a spectator. I'm always nervous when they have the spectators. Let's have a look at opponent. So Polish from Poland, 3,800 games. Wow. 718 rapid, nearly 3,000. Blitz. Okay, so this is an option. This is weak. I think now's the time to castle. I mean c5 might be a move, but c5 is also gives me a bit of leverage to play d5. Like a5 now. For bishop a6. Saying, would you like to trade bishops, please? Also freeing up this b file for my piece. There might also be this maneuver or something at some point. Maybe there's that maneuver now. Just whether you can get out again, I suppose, isn't it? There. Trade off that light squared bishop, because mine didn't have many prospects, and I quite like my dark squared. I think this is gonna, this kind of triangle of pressure is gonna yield something for me, and maybe in combination with my a pawn. I can also play like c5 and try and shut this down. Just like the younger bishop, I don't know. It does. If I do put this here, though, it will walk into an f4. But then I have this, and you don't have anywhere to preserve your bishop. Then you can go here, takes, and then you've got a triple whacker. Let's go for it. I think f4 is an overextension. I hope f4 is an overextension. f4 here, f4 here. If here, then maybe I can get c5 in to trade. rook is not very good on a6. It's probably going to come straight back to a8. I'd really like on the b file, and obviously I can't put it on b6 because of this bishop. Okay, f3, really happy to see that. Could play a4. Where does my queen want to be? One of these two squares, isn't it? Queen c7. Bring this guy over. Feels good. Kind of feels like a sensible move. Rook comes over. I think I now want to bring this guy over to b8. Whether does the knight belong here or not? The only good thing is it's stopping their knight from getting to c4. But is that even such a threat? Yeah, I'd like to double up the rook, so maybe I'll do this just purely so I can double up. Does give a weak square away on d5. If their knight could exploit that, which it can do relatively okay. Yeah, I just feel like if I can get doubled rooks, maybe even tripled with a queen on there, then this pawn becomes a bit of a liability. Like if the queen ever wanders off, like bishop takes could be a threat. If I then got a double stack attack against the rook, if the queen moves and the knight moves, knight is now moved. So I think push, comes in here, push. Maybe this, interesting. Now this, I kind of like. Just need to be a bit careful of queen coming here, because it's not so easy to defend this. If like bishop goes back, if I play a nothing move, here is it. Well, maybe even here they can like maybe play it. Queen comes here, like takes, but then we're in here. Boom, boom, boom. Stuff happens. Interesting. Takes. Which I will take you up on. Here? Yeah. This? Maybe this is now quite powerful. This is quite powerful. Because this, I'm not really threatening much. Up and across is stronger, isn't it? This is interesting. This is the threat. Has that successfully been defended against? Well, okay, so I can. Takes. I was thinking you hang there, but you hang there. So that's a pawn. That's a pawn. This is what we wanted to look at. Knight moves only there. Bishop goes here. So that's an exchange. So, okay, so it's good. Right, so this. You can't do anything about it. You push the pawn, I just take it. You can't move anything, can't do anything. And I'll take that, and you'll take that. So I'll have an exchange, but I'll have a rubbish pawn structure. Or takes. I'm just up a pawn. King probably like goes to the corner. I double up the rooks to put some pressure on. I think I'm just going to take the clean pawn. This. Well, what about swapping the move order? Bishop here first. Same idea, right? I just win an exchange, but maybe I can do it without messing up. I can do it without messing up the pawn structure if I go this way. So here, you can't defend it. Best is you can just go here, and then I just get a clean win in this way. So this, like maybe you move your knight back. Takes, knight takes. Yeah, let's go this way. An exchange is better than a pawn, isn't it? Does this rook ever hang in any lines? So there. No, like there. Takes. You just bring it up and across. Yeah, okay. This. And if you move, and final thing, if you move the rook, then I just play this. I just play this and I win a knight. Yeah. So I think this is the best choice of material win. So I thought there wasn't too many easy ways of defending against things here. I wondered if this might have been the best choice, but again, you drop a pawn, don't you? I don't. And if you'd gone here to defend the knight drop, then this is strong to win the exchange. So I think Queen B6 was the strong move to do it. I just need to be. I keep on forgetting that the queen is attacking this A6 rook. There's no silly moves like this, I don't think. Maybe, no, because if I overtake it with check, so that's good. You don't have time to tempo me. Yeah, so I get the exchange. It's then trying to force something over on this side of the board against these pawns. Try and keep this knight passive. So probably don't want to be playing c5 and letting you come in here. At the moment the pawns are quite strong. Like that they cut off more squares like this in a block. See, that's quite a lot of stuff. Whereas if I then push c5, I lose control of these two squares. And if I want to regain control of that, then I've then got to push e6, which weakens the d6 pawn, because that's in a bit of a hole. Yeah, the knight goes back. I mean, we don't necessarily have to rush to take it, but... push a3, a3 gets b3, up and over, don't think there's any danger to messing around for another move. Like rook a5, I want to play this than this. Maybe I'll just take it off the board. Let's just take it off. I think it was probably smart. Okay, it goes with the knight. I think it was probably fine to have messed around, but that's not important. So I want to play this and then this. So let's do that. This would give up a fork, but the knight can't move because it's pinned. The knight can now move. Does this force a trade of queens? It looks pretty forced. No, pawn moves. What if I just play rook here? You play knight here. Rook here, knight here. Queen back. Rook here, knight here. Maybe we just go in, play like queen in. Yeah, knight in, we're going to come here. Queen can't move because it's defending the knight. And some opportunities will emerge, I hope. Yeah, and I think this is more of an advantage than just being up a pawn. It's like I'm trying to then eke out winning a pawn over here, but I probably don't have to do it. I probably just have to trade some stuff. Is probably the way to go. Interesting. Here. knight d5, trying to smash the board open. E6, d5. Do I need to be worried about? No, I don't think so. E6, d5. Just gives them a hole for a knight, which I don't even want to allow. Right, let's just find some good practical moves like this. Just ask the question, what are you doing about that? What are you doing about this pawn? My queen's cutting across you. Are you moving this forward? Are you moving this forward? Like I thought I had this to trade off queens, but I don't because of c4. Okay. Here c4, then in here. This. This. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go for it. Let's try and crack some stuff open. I mean, having a rook on h5 is not ideal, but having 3.5 minutes is more worrying, so let's try and open this position up. Having a rook that can infiltrate here at the end is quite useful. Maybe we get a load of trades and then the rook can come here or something. If you take that with the pawn. Okay, interesting. This is stable and solid. Maybe they'll play this and drop something over here. And I'll probably... I dropped this. That was not intended. Maybe takes, rook comes over here, only way to defend it is queen here. Yes, he does get a pawn back for it, which is did not want to allow really. Okay, he doesn't go for it. Good. Rook here, you can just take. So maybe we go here now to double up. Knight comes here. Rook here, queen takes, rook here. Yep, that's good enough to me. Does give up the pawn by getting here. And now putting the queen on this should be reasonably lethal. Or like getting a double up on here with a triple up. Should let me, if I can just mop up these 3 pawns. Even if it's for the trade of these 2, that would be good. So yeah, this is the immediate threat. Playing this is then the second order effect. Maybe play this. Don't know. And then this. And then this. And then this. Yeah, I think bad things should be coming for them. I think one of these moves is probably best. I'd go with b3. Ideally, I'd have my queen on this diagonal to not obscure the rook having potential of getting to b2. Here. No, I can trade. Let's go here. Oh, I thought just this and this. The king can't get out of this pin. Here you get repinned this way, which is quite funny. So this, and I don't see what you really do. Yeah, you don't have that anymore. Just this for this. You'd want to get, or maybe you'd play queen here. For then rook here to then play this. But like I said, I can gobble. And you're never moving, all your pieces are stuck. The only thing I'd have to worry about is some kind of perpetual line. Of like queen getting down here, king up and then queen here, but even then I might be fine. Oh, excuse me. Get my king like here or something. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, like these are the 2 squares that you'd need to perpetual me when I move to g7 and my rooks cover both of them. So yeah, I think the only immediate move I can see is this, such that when I play this, you've got g4. I don't see how else the queen gets over to defend the knight. A move prior, you could have had queen here to cut off the circulation to my queen. Maybe play this. Maybe that's the try. Queen here, I'd trade, and I pick this up, and you've got doubled isolated ones. You're still pinned. So you need to move yourself out of the pin first. Yeah. Yep, so we'll go into this line. If you move your rook, you can't move the rook because you're just gonna have to go back again. Like if you go here to go after the pawn, when I come here, your only move is to come back again. So you've got to, okay. And go gobble gobble. I said I'd have given up both of these pawns for it, and I've not had to give up either just yet. I can sit here, or I can take. If I just do this, what you then do here, you don't have this. Here takes. I'm just going to defend the pawn. Why don't I look at that? Okay. That's silly. Moves. That's a nothing move. Yeah, we just go here. Take my punishment. Yeah, just trade these guys off. Just trade them off. With the knight here, that was more dangerous. Try and cut their infiltration access. Just keep some time on the board. And trade off a rook. Yeah, I think trading off a rook would be ideal. Or even getting a rook for a knight and a pawn would be good. If the opportunity presents itself. Takes push, give myself an outsider. Let's try that. This knight wants to get here, and then I get this square. So if the knight moves, I always move up to d6. Maybe this. So maybe I also want to put this rook here. I like rook b5 as my next move. Don't think any sacks will really work for them. I was thinking, like, can you come here and take and pick the pawn up, but then you're just down a full rook, pretty much. So yeah, this looks good. Yeah, rook b5, maybe rook b3. Yeah, maybe if the pawn comes, maybe there'll be some kind of ladder mates. Opportunities. This is now pinned. Don't know if that's a good move or not. I can probably just take the knight. I'm not going to do that. Takes. Seems good enough to me. Two passed pawns. this should be good. Two parts more than H and G. Their rook's not really at it. Maybe I could even walk up and grab this. Maybe they're better off on the board. It gives my king a bit of a shield, doesn't it? Check. If you come up, I come up. Maybe I can just bring my king up. I don't know, everything should be winning, shouldn't it? You go here, I'll just come back. Well, maybe I just move it forward. So you go here. I don't know. Like I say, it should all be good. Now in particular. Here then here. Here. Takes push. Here. Takes push. Check. Check. Takes back. Queen. I can go here. Yeah, this is too far gone. Takes here, push. How are you going to stop it promoting? Yeah, I think this is pretty close to the end now. Okay. Here again, I can just push. You can't get there and take all in one move. I think I could even I'm taking the pawn. Take the pawn, sack the rook. Push. Yeah, a bit like it. Yeah, nice. Yes, good win. Let's go. Let's go. Bit of time off. Come back fresh. So we played Sicilian, but we don't really know what we're doing. Yeah, takes. So we played g6, which is a move. Knight takes is a move. Okay, so b6 is fine. So this is fine. Bishop g7 is most common. Yeah, so it didn't really like c3, which makes sense. I don't know if it really likes knight d7. It's okay. We've got equality here. Yeah, it didn't really like f3. I thought if you're going to move your f pawn, you've got to play f4. Really wants me to play a4. Really wants them to play a4 so that... Okay, so I was forced into playing it, really. Okay, so trading... Wow. This is -1, and then when they get the bishop, it's -4. Oh, because of... Okay, fine, so now I was in the position of... How do I win material? Oh, maybe I can win material immediately then with e5. Does it follow the same kind of structure? What is it like? It likes bishop h6. Nice. Yeah, it likes taking straight away. Likes pushing the rook. Okay. even likes bishop h5. Rook h5. Not as much as b5, but which I played. I've got my own move order. Yes, this is just kind of constantly floating at -4s. And here's big trouble. Like just takes. Should have just probably just swapped off the pawns. Just totally missed this move. But I don't think I let it slip. I think I don't play the most precise, but I get the job done. Yeah, so this one's an interesting one. What does it think? Okay, it likes h takes. Or f5. But I thought this is pragmatic. It's going to give me something in the future to play for. So does it ever slip from -4 to -5? Oh wow, it says yeah, take the knight. Okay, bro. I thought having 2 extra pawns here should be more than enough. Yeah, I'm going to push the pawn at the end. Really good win. Really good win. Thanks for watching.